Abhyanga is the practice of massaging the body with oil, and I really wanted to share this practice with you because it's one of the practices that's had the most impact on my well-being. So, when I first thought about doing it, I kind of couldn't really be bothered. It's quite hard to carve out time, isn't it, to actually spend time massaging yourself. But now it's become an absolute non-negotiable for my self-care, and rather than it being something that I feel like I should do, it's something that I genuinely crave. There are so many benefits of Abhyanga for the body and the mind that the benefits are very holistic. So if you think about the skin, it's our largest detox organ. It has its own microbiome, and that needs to be taken care of in the same way that we look after our gut microbiome. So massaging oil into the skin, we're looking after the microbiome of the skin, but also the great thing about Abhyanga is that oil actually penetrates deep into the tissues as well. Sesame oil is very, very nourishing. This is the oil that we use, generally speaking, for Abhyanga. And it gets right into the tissues, so it can help lubricate the joints, it helps to strengthen the muscles, it helps to strengthen the nervous system. And then if you think about the act of self-massage, you're applying touch to the whole body. So we're bringing in oxytocin as well. That's going to help us to regulate our stress as well. It boosts our mood. It helps with sleep. And the gentle act of massaging as well, we're moving the circulation. We're helping to boost that circulatory flow. And we're moving the lymph. So not only does it help to get all of the nutrients to the different cells of the body, it also helps us to detox any toxins from the body as well. So we're getting both from this practice. The benefits of it are pretty endless, really. So the traditional oil that we use is cold pressed sesame oil. So this is not the toasted sesame oil that you use on your food. You can obviously eat this, but it's not the same as toasted. So you're looking for the cold pressed, unrefined organic sesame oil, and you can get this in natural food stores. And we just warm the oil gently. So I usually put about, I'd say like a quarter of a cup or maybe just less of the oil in a jar or a little ramekin, and then I'll fill the sink with hot water just to about there on the jar, and then you can just sit the jar in the sink for 5 minutes or so in the morning. That will just gently warm the oil. It won't be super hot, it'll just be nice and warm, and that warmth helps it to penetrate deeper into the tissues. So I'd let that sit for a few minutes, and then I'll just get my space set up. So put some nice calming music on, I might light some incense or put a candle on, and then I lay a towel down on the floor, somewhere warm, so I usually go by the radiator. I use a towel as well that is not important to me because obviously it will get oily over time, so just be aware of the towel that you're choosing to do that. And then you can basically start massaging. So it's not like a vigorous massage, we're just gently applying oil, and we'll start at the head. So I kind of do the head, which is very grounding, very calming. You can go, all over the ears, you can even go inside the ears, all over the face, even up the nostrils as well. And then there's the neck, so we're kind of moving down towards the heart. The heart you can do gently in circular motions. The limbs we're kind of going up and down in this kind of motion, and then on the joints you can use a circular motion. So it's a thin layer of oil. It's not, you don't want to be like totally drenched in oil, but just like a thin layer, enough to kind of keep you warm and get the circulation flowing. So both arms, you can do the belly in circular motions as well. That will help to stimulate digestion. And then the legs, and finally the feet. And you can spend a little bit longer on the feet if you've got time. After that is a warm shower. So this is ideally best done first thing in the morning before you've eaten. And then you'll have your shower. Be careful because it can get a bit slippy. So you might want to dab yourself with the towel before you get in, so you're not clogging the drains with too much oil, and so you don't slip as well. I realise that it's quite an ask for people to do a full body massage every day. It doesn't have to be much. You can just do 10 minutes, and it doesn't have to be every day either. It can be a weekly practice, or you can try and make it a daily practice, but just do certain parts. So any parts that you might be having issues with, you can give it some love. The best places really are to do the head, the feet, and maybe the joints. Those are the kind of parts that will benefit the most, and maybe the digestion. If your digestion is a bit sensitive, you can do the belly as well. Or at night time, just do the feet and just spend 5 minutes oiling the feet at night, and that will really help to ground and calm and support sleep as well. So it's quite nice as part of a nighttime ritual. There are a few times when this practice is best avoided, and those are if you're pregnant, if you're menstruating, or if you've got any major skin issues, you know, things like eczema, psoriasis, or if you're just generally feeling unwell, maybe colds or flus or fever, that kind of thing. So yeah, but for me, it's been just such a wonderful, nourishing practice to add into my life, and it's made such a difference. So give it a go and let me know how you get on.